get a D grade, and if you ask a dog to swim, it would also end up miserably failing with E grade. Right? So, even similarly, we want our children to be having treated with multiple intelligence. You can't ask a fish to climb a tree and judge the fish by its ability to climb a tree, nor can you judge a lion with its ability to swim. So similarly, we have heterogeneous group of students in the class, and we want to cater to that multiple intelligence, and that is what Parent Indian School is set apart from for that. As parents, what you have to do? Okay, don't worry that your children never listen to you. Worry that you are watching you. Okay. We'll do a quick exercise. Will you do what I say? Will you do what I say? We're doing a game. Be happy. Don't be so serious. Are you ready to play a game? Will you do what I say?
Yes.
Will you do what I say?
Yes.
Will you do what I say?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, so put your hands up. Put your hands down. Put your hands on the cheek. Put your hands on the head. Put your hands on the ear. Put your hands on the stomach. Put your hands down. Put your hands up. Put your hands on the shoulder. Put it on the head. And put it on the shoulder. A very simple thing that you will do what I will do, not what I will say. Despite your promise loudly 3 times, 10 times. Same happens at home. You tell children that, sometimes I always joke about this, that you say, children, they should always speak truth, honesty, because you want to inculcate those values in children. So the father says, and the child has by mistake got a pencil from school. Why did you bring the pencil from school? You should not bring. I'll bring it from office, okay? So this paradoxical contradictory values system is not going to help. So that is why don't worry that your children do not listen to you. They are watching you. So be a right kind of role model. If you have a WhatsApp group, mothers, if you have a WhatsApp group of the class parents, and you criticize a teacher out there, that she in social studies, in EVS, in English, didn't do anything. The teacher knows nothing. And it is infectious. WhatsApp is infectious. One parent writes and everyone will say. And then the teacher is labeled. And you expect that do not label my child as slow learner. You would feel hurt even if the child has been emotionally disturbed a bit in the school. Today the teacher raised the voice and said, sit down. My child was so scared and hurt. And you write all the things on WhatsApp that the teacher is hopeless, good for nothing, no problem. Teachers, adults are not supposed to get hurt, right? And that to teachers. Teachers should not be hurt. So make sure that you be role models and do not indulge into any such practices which hurts the self-esteem. It was always a reciprocation. When you do, we make sure that your child is in the healthiest environmental and being nurtured. You also have to ensure that the dignity of the teacher is maintained every time. Some responsibility, as we discussed about the cocoon. Let the child, it's a journey of a caterpillar to butterfly, and a lot of struggles will be there. Let him find out his battles. Don't jump into child's battle every time and come with cudgels in your hand that, okay, I will say, why the teacher did like that? Okay, please listen. I always say that truth, what is truth? What the child has told you, what the teacher has told you, what others, the WhatsApp group has told you, truth is something else. It's a version. Everybody has his own version of truth. There is nothing like truth. It's just simply a version. So ensure that before fighting your child's battle, you should know what exactly happened and bring it very, very politely on the desk. Yes, sometimes it might happen that a teacher, by whatever it is, teacher is a human being and has done something which shouldn't be done, and you want it to be noticed by the management, but there is always a way to put across. So this is all. Every day our lives we make deposits in the memory banks of the children. be a friend, guide, role model. Sometimes you say, don't shout! You are already providing a role modeling to the child. You know, so sometimes, you know, I say dusters, they bang, the teachers bang the duster. Keep quiet, I said, you are telling them. Your behavior is contradictory. You are banging the desk and telling them to keep quiet. They are looking at you. What you did right now, you will do what you say. So similarly, your presence, not your presence. Time is a rare commodity these days, especially the fathers and even mothers, working mother, with a dual, triple responsibility of the mother, as a homemaker, as a career-oriented. So she has invited herself, and then being an ideal parent, and she wants to be a superwoman, isn't it? And that is how the gender equality has turned a nightmare for women, working women. So anyway, so your presence is important. Do not bribe your child with your quality time which you promised in the evening. You could not come with a chocolate bar or a pizza because you could not make it and take him outside. So don't handicap your child by making their lives easy. Let them struggle. Because sometimes we get, I'm telling you, it is transport. Now if the child, the house, like there are 3 children from this flat coming, and it's just 150 meters away, there is another stop, you can always walk down. No, why? Those 3 kids I'm also paying the equal amount of money. I will not walk. It's good for the child to walk down. It saves the drivers half a minute, 10 minutes. It's good that if you all gather at one spot. But no, I have also paid that much money, so I will not walk down. If those 3 kids are picked up from doorstep, so finally they want even the helicopter to go inside the bed and pick up the child and bring to the school. Parent-teacher meeting once in 45 days. All of you will have to attend without any excuses. Discuss with teachers, management and child's progress or weaknesses is that somewhere the child needs to improve in a particular area. Child may be very good in linguistic area but needs numeracy correction, or numerically the child is very good, or vice versa, anything. So you have to just make sure the child is not confident enough. So we nurture the child and we expect that, okay, you also help us in a particular way. Okay. Uniform will be given by the school. No leggings for the girls. We have nice, smart uniform. Why do they have to wear the leggings? Yoga day, we have in the timetable, on the day of yoga, they can wear leggings. Otherwise, timings of the school, 7:45. We have just made it that they can leave school by 2:45 at 2:45. We want the children to be leaving by 2:45, so it is 7:45. So this is the timing. Office, of course, will be there. And there are a lot of activities, language activities, club activities, house activities. We have the children go back. Previous slide. Yeah. So we have house systems. We have 4 houses with colors, the primary ones, red, yellow, green, blue, or the way we have, but we have gladiators, Spartans, Vikings, warriors. And they have a lot of inter-house activities like singing competition, or they have, debate competition, declamations are there, or so the competitions are so designed where some literary activities are there, some confidence building activities are there, some numerical abilities are challenged like math quiz or something, and all such activities for inter-house competitions are there, and basically they learn to work in a team. They also learn to lose gracefully. Sometimes we have made with the nuclear family and the breaking down of the joint family, and with one child as the universe of yours. What we do is we overprotect the child, and we want the child should be good in everything, excel. You should be a great dancer, you should be a great guitarist, you should be a great athlete, and everything great. How could you not make it that way? And if we want a perfect child, and the child never learns to lose in life. But life is not so beautiful outside, isn't it? In the school there are a lot of people to help, but life outside those 4 walls will not be like in the platter. So children have to learn. So to learn to lose gracefully, house activities do help them. And of course we have yoga, doctorate. We'll be meeting all the staff members at the end. Then we have even digital campus session at the end. And our assessment pattern, are, now this will be informed because there are surprise tests or something. It's not some, nowadays we are giving timetable, earlier we never used to give, but otherwise children should be always ready with the surprise test or something is there. Questions for, now, our paradigm shift has not happened. CBSE has worked exclusively and wonderfully well with CCE, Continuous Comprehensive Evaluation, where children are formatively assessed and summative assessment is there, but there is a formative assessment which is an ongoing process. But our mentality is still somewhere, the way we are brought up, we want it to be like that, and if the question is out of the textbook, we feel the teacher has not taught. Trust the teacher that this has been discussed in the classroom, and the teacher is challenging the horizons of the child. It can go beyond those horizons which you have set for your child. So there could be questions out of the textbook, there could be out of the box. There are HOTS. What is HOTS? Even CBSE has introduced HOTS. HOTS is high order level thinking skills. So thinking levels, that's how it is. Written assessment will be conducted once in 45 days. Okay. So that is for grade 6 onwards. Is there anyone from grade 6 here parent? Yeah. So 6 onwards it would be a proper CBSE pattern. Till grade 5 we have monthly kind of a test and they don't have to repeat. But in 6 we have formed summative assessment of 90 marks, which is of the entire 6 months portion will be there.